As the Harborwomen.
Met all they sweetest lady. When I started out, I just took what they gave me. Did all the favors, they never repay me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody's.
And 4 losses. This last week, 2-1 loss. Putting a home with Whitman Hanson and defeating North Quincy along the way. Tonight starts 3 games in 4 nights, as they will play a home with Rams here today, tomorrow in Marshfield, before they finish up at Duxbury on Friday. And they will conclude the season a week from tonight on February 9th when they travel down to Silver Lake. So as I mentioned, Hingham is coming off a 54-42 loss on Friday night to Whitman Hanson. A team that they played short-handed, as both Caroline Connolly and Sarah Haller were not available and not in uniform. The good news is that Ms. Haller is back in uniform tonight. However, Ms. Connolly still is not. So Coach Brzezinski will still be not at full strength. So we'll see what he has to deal with and what he will be dealing with in terms of juggling lineups tonight as he moves forward. Missing one of his tri-captains. Once again, as I mentioned, Hingham comes in 3 wins and 4 losses on the season. They want to get back to 500. The mark that they did last week when they got to North Quincy and they soundly beat the Raiders, only to lose again to Whitman Hanson last Friday. So it'll be the same 5 who started against Whitman Hanson. Catherine Wilson will take the spot of Caroline Connolly in the starting lineup. Marshfield has won the toss. They will start. And we're getting ready to go. And we're underway here in Hingham. Thank you for joining us here on Hingham Athletics live stream 2. And right out of the back. Right out of the bucket, we've got a traveling violation in Bergeron, and we're off and running. Perry Glissetti for the Harborwomen. We're just underway for 10 seconds of the contest. Glissetti drives down the lane, lays it up, no good. Johnston on the rebound, she'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul's called on Julia O'Keefe. Calling makes the first. And if you're new to COVID basketball, you'll see no rebounders except for the defensive team. And you'll only see rebounders when a shot can be rebounded. So on the first shot of the 2-shot free throw, you will see nobody rebounded. So just like that, a foul is called on Colleen Johnston. It will not be a shooting foul. Shots on the floor. This is Sydney McCabe to inbound, the junior. McCabe tries to get the give and go back. Pass picked off by Wilson, and here come the Harborwomen. Perry Glissetti to Colette Haney, and Haney carries it to 2. And the Harborwomen are out in front 4-0. Sydney McCabe rims out a 3. Johnston clears the glass to Abby Foley, and here come the Harborwomen. Foley, the senior tri-captain, loses the ball. Here comes Bergeron. Bergeron goes the whole length of the floor. Good D by Colette. Perry has the loose ball after the Wilson rebound. And Perry will set it up. Baltimore's the call. Perry with the long three is way short. And here's Sidney McCabe. Back to McCabe. McCabe long range three, counting. McCabe gets the Rams on the board. It's 4-3 here in the early going. 6:22 to play here in the first. Glad to have you with us on Hingham Athletics live stream too. Abby Foley down low to Colleen Johnston, misses the little bunny. Perry with the loose ball. Perry with the little leaner. Blocking foul called inside. Perry will go to the line for two. Okay. So much for Perry going to the line for two. But it is Julia O'Keefe's second foul. Collette to Abby Foley. Abby looking for Johnston on the post-up. Back to Perry Placetti. New shot clock, plenty of time. Catherine Wilson. Collette. Colleen Johnston looks to dribble. Catherine Wilson on the drive. Sticks the elbow in. Doesn't get the ball to fall. And here comes Julia O'Keefe. That was Taylor brilliant. Swings back around to McCabe. Goes to Bergeron. Bergeron's long three. Back rim. Wilson's going to try to chase down the rebound, doesn't get there. McCabe with another three ball, back rim. This time Perry Placetti gets the rebound. And it started back for him. Collette back to Perry. Perry on the baseline, but I think she stepped out. Nope, foul call. And the foul is going to be called on Bergeron. Her first, team third. Quick substitution, Sydney Sullivan is going to come in and sit down for Julia O'Keefe because she picked up the two quick ones. Placetti, back rim to three. Off the quick inbound. Here comes McCabe. McCabe in the corner. Counter to Bergeron. Bergeron with a three. And it's 6-4 Marshfield. 4:55 remaining here in the first. Glad to have you with us on the live stream. Perry Placetti, Colleen Johnston way outside. Down low, kicks back out to Collette from Perry. No, check that. That was Catherine Wilson. Johnston with three. But Colleen can light it up. Little jumper goes long. Sydney back rimmed it. Rebound goes to Sullivan. Way out downtown. And that was Gorham with a long miss. Here comes Placetti down the length of the floor, and they're going to call her for an offensive foul. So they're going to call Placetti for the offensive foul. Coach Levins is going to call timeout. Gorham is the one who took the fall. Al Blasdale is checking her out. Potential concussion protocol, I would surmise, because she did hit her head on the floor. Game reset for you, 4 minutes and 12 seconds here in the first. 7-6, Hingham is our score. We're just underway here. Team fouls 3 for Marshfield, 2 for Hingham. Gorham is just fine. Al walks slowly back to his place down at the far end. So Sarah Haller checks in to the game for Hingham, replacing Wilson. Here comes Bergeron over the timeline. Zaslow with it. McCabe, long range three, back rim. And it hit off the top of the old ground rule here. And it's Hingham ball. Holler to inbound to Perry. 3:50 remaining here in the first. And Ellie Savitkas is in the game as well for Hingham. There's Holler. Collette tries to drive through traffic, can't get it. Colleen Johnston with the bucket. 7 in the quarter for Johnston, leading all scorers. And it's 9-6 rather. McCabe cut off on the baseline. Little flow to the other side. And Collette clears the board. That was Gorman with the little jumper. Ellie Savitkas looking to dribble penetrate to Collette. She goes down the lane. Her runner, but she gets fouled, and Collette will go to the line shooting 2. Fouls on McCabe, her first, team 4th. Collette rims it out. And here comes Chopra. Lila. The 5'10" junior is checked in. Collette gets a rebound after the miss. Here comes Holler, but couldn't get the rebound. Couldn't get the layup to go. McCabe with the jumper off. Perry with the rebound. It got poked away by McCabe. It'll be Harborwomen ball. 2:57 to play here in the first. 9-6 is our score. Harborwomen, if you're just joining us. Here comes Blassetti over the timeline, being guarded by Bergeron. To Holler with the little runner off the rim, no good. Johnston with the loose ball, inside to Holler. Holler scores. Sarah with 2, and it's 11-6. Bergeron kicks it back out. That's Ferris. Chabra with a little jumper, cleared by Holler. Holler starts to break. Holler to Collette. Colette's 3 ball on the way is short. Holler tracks down the rebound. That's Collette. Plenty of time, new clock. Perry drives baseline. Perry tries to put it up. Chabra blocks it. Starts to play the other way. Here's McCabe. McCabe kicks it to the corner. 3 ball along the way. Sam got slammed to the deck, no call. Holler kicks it out. Savitkas 3 comes off the back of the rim. Colleen with the rebound, no. Holler puts it back up. She's going to the line. The foul's on Ferris, her first. So Sarah back rims the first, gets a pat of encouragement from Blassetti. Zalslaw and Ferris are in the low block. And Sarah missed them both. Bergeron, Ferris, Johnston clears the glass. To Blassetti, 1:30 to play here in the first. Ellie Savitkas, dribble penetration to Holler. Holler can't get it. Puts it back up a second time, and Sarah will go to the line again. Serena Ferris with the foul. Sarah, never call me wrong there, makes the first. 12-6 is the score. Annabelle Platt checks in. Johnson goes out. So 1 of 4 so far from the line, 3 in the game for Holler. Savitkas clears the 3 ball from the corner. Ellie starts to break. Ellie dumps it. Foley with the first jump shot. Holler with the rebound. Neither one could go in. It goes on the Marshfield player. Abby to inbound. Here comes Devin Sampson. She'll give Perry the break coming in with 1 minute to go in the quarter, so you'll get a 3-minute break for Perry. So you got Sampson, Foley, Savitkas, Holler, and Platt on the floor for the Harborwomen. Holler. Back to Platt. Foley looking for Sampson. 17 to shoot. Savitkas, jumper back rim, no. McCabe starting the offense to Brilliant. Brilliant in the corner, back to McCabe. Kick out to Gorman. Swings it. That's Ferris. McCabe. We're down to 13 to shoot, 23 in the quarter. Ferris goes hard to the hole. She'll go to the line. And Platt will pick up the foul. On Annabelle, that's her first, only the third team. First by Serena is no good. 22.4 in the first. Shot clock's off. Perry's back in. Second is good. So it's 12-7. Looking for the last shot is the Harborwomen. Perry looking for the screen, swings it around to Savitkas. Comes back around to Platt. Perry for 3 from the back, doesn't go. Holler with the rebound, doesn't go. Holler one more time will go to the line. So Sarah Holler a force since she came inside. Came into the game, 5.3 remaining. And believe it or not, that's 17 fouls already. Ferris just picked up her second. Bergeron checks back in. Ferris goes out for. Free throw's no good. 4 seconds left. McCabe with it. Nope, check that. Take that. That was Gorman with the shot, and that's it. So after 1, score Hingham 13, Marshfield 7. It'll be Hingham ball coming in to start the second quarter. Coach Levins is not happy, as you can probably hear. So scoring in the first quarter, you had Bergeron with 3, McCabe 3, and Ferris 1 for the Marshfield side. On the Hingham side of the ledger, Johnston with 3, Haney with 2, and Holler with 4, and that gets you to 13. Hingham is already shooting. They're in the bonus. They will be in the bonus the entire second quarter. There's only 3 team fouls on the Harborwomen. Johnson, Platt, and Lassetti. O'Keefe and Ferris both have 2 apiece for the Rams. Again, just to remind you, if you're new to the COVID world, the quarters have been extended from the customary 1-minute timeout to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That includes halftime. There's no 10-minute traditional halftime anymore. Timeouts during the game are 1 minute and 15 seconds rather than the 1 minute. Okay, so it's Savitkas, Johnson, Lassetti, Foley, and Holler for the Harborwomen. It's going to be Bergeron, Ferris, Brilliant, McCabe, and Gorman. Gorham, rather. I've been saying Gorman. Gorham, rather. For the Rams. and we're underway. Savitkus, long range three. But the three is good, but unfortunately, 3-second violation first. No basket. Bergeron. Gorham. Looking for McCabe. Gorham decides to take three off the rim. Here comes Foley. Lassetti, long range three. Count it. Perry's first of the game. Largest lead at 16-7.
Good help. Good help.
And we've got traveling on Bergeron. Danielle tried to pick up the pace, and it was just a little bit too fast. Here comes the junior tri-captain. Along with Connolly and Foley. Here's Perry, Savitkus, Abby Foley looking to dribble penetrate back to Colleen. Colleen with the little jumper from the free throw line is no good. Here comes Bergeron. Bergeron looking to drive. Back out to McCabe on the offensive rebound. McCabe's shot's no good. Perry to try to save it. Loose rebound actually comes to Foley, which was a break. And here comes Perry Lassetti. Lassetti decides to light up the three. Back rims it. Actually side rims it. Ferris with the rebound. Little pass off to McCabe in the corner. She drains it. 5 in the game for Sydney. 16-9 is the score. 6:22 to play here in the first half. Ollie Savitkus trying to get the entry pass into Johnston. He gets picked off by McCabe. Sydney loses it. And that was Bergeron's three from the corner, which is long. And Holler gets it. Abby Foley's three is off the back of the ring. And Holler goes in looking for the alternating possession. She gets it, but the ball goes to Marshfield. We got Julia O'Keefe back in with her 2 fouls. And we got Collette in for Abby Foley. Back in for Foley. Brilliant with it. Brilliant tries to drive through. There'll be a blocking foul called. It's either going to be on Blassetti or Holler. It's going to be on Blassetti. That's her second. But it's not a shooting foul. So McCabe to inbound, new shot clock. Bergeron. McCabe, 3. So Sydney's heating up. That's 5 in the quarter, 8 in the game. The lead is down to 4. Collette, Perry. Perry tries to go around the screen. Here comes Bergeron.
Good D!
And we've got alternating possession. Good defensive play by Savitkus. Thwarting Bergeron. And we have a timeout on the floor. I believe Coach Brzezinski called it. So the alternating possession will be Hingham. 5-10 on the game reset for you. Hingham's already in the bonus with 17 fouls against Marshfield. They've surrendered 4, so they have 2 to give. Foul trouble. O'Keefe has 2. Ferris has 2 for Marshfield. Now Perry Blassetti has 2 of the 14 fouls. And our score is 16-12 with 5:10 where the timeout comes. As I mentioned, this is the final home game of the season for the Harborwomen. They'll finish the season with 3 straight road games, including tomorrow back-to-back here at Marshfield. Then they travel to Duxbury Friday on the 5th of February, and they conclude the season a week from today on the 9th at Silver Lake. They're only meeting with the Lakers this season. Here's Perry Blassetti. Blassetti on the weave to Holler. Holler kicks out to Savickas. Savickas' three is short off the front rim. Colette with the hustle play, knocking it off a Marshfield player. It'll be Harborwomen ball. So Ellie will inbound. Remember, this is a side out. Normally it would be on the baseline, but we don't play the baseline in the year of the pandemic to try to eliminate to improve social distancing and eliminate contact. So the pass for Johnston goes too far. And the layup is good on the foul by O'Keefe. He's back in the game with 2 fouls after Brilliant's layup was no good. O'Keefe cleaned the glass. And it's 16-14. Varsity. Back around to Colette, to Savickas, to Holler. Colette for 3. Money. So 5 in the game for Colette. The lead is back to 5. Here's Sydney McCabe. Oh, McCabe got caught to traveling. She thought Brilliant was going to come around the corner, and then Brilliant cut back the other way. Taylor did. Cut back towards the baseline, and Sydney was caught in no man's land, and there was not much she could do except pick up the pivot foot because she had already started her passing motion. Savickas' pass goes nowhere, and Brilliant's going to take it down the court. Can't get it to go. Catherine Wilson's back in the rebounding action. She just came on the floor. Long-range jump shots for 3 is no good by Parrish. We got a loose ball on the floor. Alternating possession belongs to the Rams. So Zaslaw is back in the game. Ferris is in. Bergeron's back. McCabe stays in. Oh, and that's probably going to be 3 on Perry. Yep, that's 3 on Perry. And Bergeron's going to be at the line. So Ms. Wilsetti is going to have to sit at some point. And I would assume that Abby Foley will come in for Perry, and that's true. So we now got Perry sitting on the bench probably for the rest of the half. Johnson will get the rebound. Give it to Savickas. Ellie looking to go coast to coast and score. Ellie put on the afterburners and just blew by everyone. Same could be said for O'Keefe, but she didn't get the rock to fall. But we're going to have a foul on Abby Foley. That should be the 16th foul, so they'll be shooting the rest of the way. 3:10 to play. Got a substitution coming in. Sydney Sullivan checks back into the game for the Rams. McCabe to inbound here. 3:10 to play here in the first. Hingham's up 21-14. This is Bergeron. Back to McCabe. McCabe launches for 3 and hits. 11 in the game for Sydney. He leads all scorers. And the lead is down to 4 again. Wilson, entry pass to Wilson into Johnston, and there'll be a foul. Could be on Sullivan. We'll wait and see. Yeah, the foul is on Sullivan, her first, on Sydney. Johnston will be at the line. Sarah Holler comes back in for Catherine Wilson. Pauline drains it. 8 in the game for her. make it 9. And she does. 23-17 is the score. Bergeron with it. On the weave, the floater, no, but we'll have another foul. This is Sadie Elwood going to the line. And Colette picks up the foul. So we needed a rebounder, and unfortunately, we're a little late, so they'll give Sadie the ball again. Restart her free throw shooting. Second one runs in around the rim, so she's 1 of 2. 2:42 remaining here in the first. 23-18 to score. Johnston for 3, drains it. 12 in the game for Johnston. She leads all scorers now. 26-18. Zoslaw with the long 3, doesn't get it. Pauline cleans the glass. And here comes Ellie. UCLA's the play call. Goes to Colette. Entry pass to Foley. High screen set by Johnston. Pauline drives. Pauline's shot off the glass. No good. Out of bounds. Rams ball. 1:59 to play. Okay, Gorham gives it to Bergeron. Caitlin just checked back in. Here's Gorham again. Gorham to McCabe. McCabe kick out to Bergeron. Back to McCabe. Sydney wants to drive. And a 3-second violation called. They got Sullivan in the lane. 1:41 to play. 26-18 her score. Both teams are in the penalty. Elisa Vitkus. Corinne Henny. Abby Foley. Abby Foley's entry pass. Colleen Johnston had the inside seal, but the entry pass was just a little too far. It goes out of bounds. It will be Rams ball. 1:27 here in the first half. Nice to have you with us on Live Stream Channel 2 on Hingham Athletics. Bergeron. McCabe. Top of the key. Shot is long. Sarah Holler with it. Sarah will bring it behind her back over the timeline. Johnston, jumper on the way, short. There's Bergeron with it. Under a minute to play here in the second. Bergeron goes all the way down, but it's stuffed by the backboard. And Sullivan gets the tap. So 2 in the game for Sydney Sullivan. Colette with it. Abby Foley looks in the corner to Holler. Holler's going to get called for steps. 38.6 on the clock. The lead is 6 for the Harborwomen at 26-20. And Coach Brzezinski wants a timeout. So McCabe has 11. Johnston has 12. And those are your leading scorers. Lassetti's on the bench with 3 personal fouls. In case you're wondering where Perry is tonight. So it's the McCabe and Johnston show. And Colette has 5. So McCabe has 11 of the 20. Possession arrow currently favors Hingham, so barring something unusual, well not unusual, barring another tie-up before the end of the half, Hingham's ball to start the third. Not a lot can happen in 38.6.
Here we go, team. Civic King, help out. Civic King, sprint.
Okay, McCabe with it off the inbound. Sydney drives, Elwood. Elwood shot is short. Holler with the long pass down floor to Foley. Foley looking, gets it out to Savitkis. Johnson with it. Johnson looking to drive, gets the ball swatted. And Brilliant takes it all the way home. 6 seconds remaining. Savitkis looking to fire it away, won't get there. And that's the end of the quarter. So we reached the end of 2 quarters. And our halftime score is Hingham 26, Rams of Marshfield 22. So a pair of 13-point quarters for the Harborwomen, matched by a 7 and a 15 for the Rams of Marshfield. It will be Harborwomen ball to start the quarter when play resumes in 1 minute and 54 seconds. Just a couple of programming notes for you. This is the second of 15 games in 7 nights as we approach the end of the regular season of Harborwomen and Harbormen hockey and basketball for you. Tomorrow, on the 3rd of February, we have doubleheader hockey for you here on Channel 1. At 4 p.m., the Harborwomen host Marshfield, and at 6 o'clock, it's senior night as the boys host Whitman-Hanson. We'll be on the air for you roughly around 10 of 6 to get the senior night festivities for you. On Thursday, the boys play back-to-back, so they'll have a 4:30 face-off with Duxbury. That's the game that was originally scheduled for Monday. It's been rescheduled. On Saturday, February 6th, the girls will host Whitman-Hanson at 3:30. That's the hockey schedule. The basketball schedule, you've heard that the girls are on the road for 3 games, but the boys finally come home. We've only done 1 boys game, and that was opening senior night. The boys will be home here Friday night. They play at Duxbury tomorrow on Thursday the 4th. They will be home for a triple header this Friday against Duxbury. They will then be home on Monday the 8th for a triple header versus Whitman-Hanson. That game has been rescheduled. That's the rematch with the defending state champion Whitman-Hanson Panthers, and they will finish this season with a triple header a week from tonight versus Marshfield. We'll have all those 9 games for you, plus all the hockey coming up. Like I said, this is the second of 15 games in 7 nights between hockey and basketball. So between Channel 1 for hockey and Livestream Channel 2 for basketball, it's your home for Harborwomen and Harbormen athletics during this winter season of the pandemic. So coming up to the start of the second half, the Harborwomen will enter back into the gym from the hallway that connects the training area, the training room, back into the gymnasium. McCabe, Bergeron, Brilliant, O'Keefe, and Ferris are the starters. And of course, this is one of those things. It'll be the starting 5 with the exception of Wilson for Hingham, and Holler will start. Foley the inbound, we're underway here in the 3rd. Lacetti is back. This is Perry with it. Perry looking to create. Perry looking for the 3 back rim. Here's Brilliant. Brilliant up ahead to McCabe. McCabe's layup is off the rim. Perry with the rebound, and the foul is on, I believe it's, you see who it's on? Here we go, Abby. It's going to be on Gorham. First team in the second. Oh, check that. It's going to be on Ferris, her 3rd. Stolen by McCabe, and McCabe's layup is no good. Back out to Brilliant. Brilliant's jumper's no good. Ball's down by O'Keefe. O'Keefe goes to Bergeron. Back out to O'Keefe in the corner. Her three is out. Back out to Bergeron. Bergeron's three is way long. Loose ball. Still comes back out. McCabe with three. And McCabe hits a three ball. So the lead is down to one. And Bazinski wants another timeout. Bazinski's not happy with the defensive rebounding. I didn't count it, but there was at least 4 opportunities. And this is where Colleen Connolly is sorely missed right now. Did I say Colleen? I meant Caroline Connolly. So 14 in the game for McCabe. Collette to inbound to Perry. Perry to Foley. Foley to Perry. Perry double T. Back out to Collette. To Foley. To Holler. Down to 8. To Perry. Through Abby. Long three is good. Making something out of nothing. That was Perry Blassetti. Leads back to 4 at 29 to 25. Sydney McCabe looking to dribble off of Abby Foley. No good. Holler with the rebound ahead to Perry Blassetti. Blassetti drives for it. Perry Blassetti with a quick 5. Leads back to 6. And that's the 4th personal on Serena Ferris. And Coach Levings has a word for the officials. So just like that, 6 in the quarter, 9 in the game. Brilliant. Drives in over Holler. Johnson loses the rebound. No basket. Even though Bergeron's shot rattled in, it's off the guide wire. The old ground rule here, if it hits the guide wire over the top, it's out of bounds. Perry Blassetti. Collette. Gets into the Johnson. Johnson, nice pass under the Foley, count it. Unselfish play by Johnston to find Foley underneath. It's 32-25, Hingham by 7.
Watch number 3!
McCabe is looking down low for Ferris. Couldn't get there. Ronda with the steal. Perry with the drive, and it's an alternating possession jump ball as Blassetti got stuffed. Jaslaw is back in the game.
Just help your team, let her make a mistake.
And some of the faithful are not very happy with the lack of calls coming from the officials on a certain Perry Blassetti. Brilliant goes to the basket for 2, and it'll be interesting to see who the call is on. I'm waiting to see who they put it up on. They've still not posted it. They have not posted the foul yet for Hingham. Oh, they gave it to Sarah Haller. Brilliant, trying to drive and create. Doesn't get it. Here comes Foley with the loose ball. Abby will settle it down, get it to Perry. 34-27 is our score. Harborwomen by 7. The jump shot by O'Keefe was blocked. Holler tried to get it ahead on the rebound off to Johnston. It was off her legs, and it'll be Marshfield ball. Play's gotten a little sloppy back here. Savitkiss will come in to give Abby Foley a play. Ferris is in for Marshfield. McCabe lights up a 3 and scores it. The lead is down to 4. 17 in the game for Sydney. Perry Blassetti driving on Bergeron. To Holler. Holler gets slammed, and Holler will go to the line. Could be on Sydney Sullivan. We'll wait and see. Could be Ferris as well. It's on Ferris. It's on Alexandra. That's her second. Sarah's having a tough job from the line tonight. Catherine Wilson checks in. Colleen Johnston gets a blow. Second is good. 5 in the game for Sarah. The lead is 5 at 35-30. McCabe with it. Sydney kicks off to Zasslaw. Her pass was tipped by Collette. And they're going to say it remains with... It's going to remain Graham's ball. Bergeron trying to drive through the lane. Bergeron's run is no good. Holler is the rebound. Holler's going to take it all the way. Loses control. Ball goes out of bounds. Here comes McCabe, guarded by Savitkiss. Now Wilson on her. Holler guarding Zasslaw, who nails a 3. And the lead is down to 2. 3:17 to play here in the third. Blassetti. Off a nice Wilson screen. Perry's going to go to the line for 2. Just a very simple play. Great screen by Wilson. Perry makes the first. They're going to call violation on Perry for entering the lane early. So the lead is 3, 36-33. Here's McCabe again. Little floater from the baseline is out. That was Sullivan. Holler clears the board to Wilson, to Blassetti. And McCabe's going to get called for the foul. On Sydney, it's going to be her second. More importantly, just like the first half, Marshfield is running up the team foul total. It's 5-1. We're at 2:47 here in the third. England was shooting free throws in the first quarter. Team fouls. Savitkus looking for three, rims out. Colleen Johnston's back. And it's a jump ball. And it goes back to Hingham. Wilson and Collette did a nice job defensively, forcing the turnover. Holler sits down. Wilson's in. Collette's in. Johnston's in. Perry's in, and Savitkus is in. Perry with it. Off the inbound. New clock. This is Ellie Savitkus. She drives. She loses control, and it's going to go to the Rams. Hingham not looking to pressure here. 36-33, 2:22 to play. Hingham's up 3. This is Bergeron. Kicks it back out. O'Keefe with the drive. She's going to go to the line for 2. And they're going to call Johnston for the foul. Julie has 2 in the game. That was her first free throw attempt of the night. Brilliant's back in. Sam sits down. Greg Levings wants a word with the officials about something. Eugene's talking to Collette on the other end of the floor. Both coaches are outside the coaching boxes. Second on the way. Off the glass, it's good. Leads down to 2. 36-34. 2:10 remaining here in the third. Perry drives down the lane. She was looking for Johnston. Pass goes astray. Marshfield can tie or take the lead this trip. Here's Bergeron, guarded by Savitkus. Bergeron uses the screen, and it's Steph. Now, O'Keefe was looking to do something, but forgot you have to dribble the ball. All right, under 2 to play. Here comes Texas, and here comes Perry Placetti. High screen set. Double screen coming off. Savitkus looking for a play. Finds Perry in the corner. Perry driving baseline. Perry puts the floater up. Perry gets the roll. He's over the hole. Bergeron looking underneath. The runner goes. Counted for O'Keefe. And it's 38-36. Placetti with 1:10 to play in the third. Ellie Savitkus looking to dribble. Johnston. Jumper is good. It's only a 2, but 14 in the game for Colleen. Eugene wanting a stop. Bergeron comes around the corner. Bergeron loses the throttle and loses control of the ball. It's Hingham ball. 53.8 to play. 40-36 is the score. Arrow pointing in favor of the Rams. Here's Perry. Ellie Savitkus. 17 to shoot. Here's Perry. Placetti. 3 ball. Count. It's only a 2. It's only a 2. Here's Bergeron. The lead is 6. And they're going to call Savitkus with the hack. For Ellie, it's her first. Team third. Shot clock is off. 11 in the quarter. $11 in the quarter for Placetti, 14 in the game. Catherine Wilson back in, Ellie Savitkus out with 22.9. Shot clock is off. Bergeron in the corner, 3 ball, very long. Went off O'Keefe. And we have a whistle. And the two officials want to get together.
Sub.
And Lovings makes a substitution at the last minute. Ferris comes back into the game. So we have Foley and Blassetti on the floor with Collette, Wilson, and Johnston. And I'm not exactly sure what the delay is. This is really weird. I'm not sure. Not really sure what this is about. Okay, so Vitkins is back in. 10 seconds. Perry for three, back rim. Wilson tries to go, and
Quick screen, quick shot.
it'll just be. They did call Wilson in the rebounding action for the foul. That'll be Wilson's first.
6 seconds.
Here's McCabe trying to get the last shot off. McCabe gets blocked, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. So the score at the end of three, Hingham 42, Marshfield 36. So what was a 4-point lead at halftime grew to a 6-point lead after three. Blassetti had 11 in the quarter. She has 14 in the game. Sydney McCabe is up to 17 in the game. Colleen Johnston has 14. So Johnston and Blassetti both have 14. McCabe 14 apiece. McCabe has 17 as we enter the fourth quarter of play. Team fouls, Marshfield 5, Hingham 4, so that great advantage of 5-1 at one point has evened up, so no one's shooting free throws yet. So, in terms of foul trouble, Ferris has 4. Blassetti has, for Marshfield, Blassetti has 3 unofficially. So it will be Marshfield ball. Brilliant to inbound. Right in front of us. So it's Brilliant, McCabe, Zaslav, Bergeron, and O'Keefe. McCabe, 3 ball off the back of the rim. It hits the table. It's Hingham ball. For the Harborwomen, it's Savitkus, Perry, Wilson, Johnston, and Abby Foley. Here's Perry to Ellie. Ellie's little floater is good. Ellie's got that nice little floater. She can nail the 3, but boy, when she drives, she has that little floater. It's pretty to watch. The lead is 8. No shot, and they're calling traveling on Bergeron. So the lead is 8. Little backcourt pressure by Bergeron. Perry has the help. Johnston for 3. Front rims it. Johnston follows and crashes. Perry takes a step back, launches the 3. Back rim. Wilson crashing, and Wilson will get called for the foul, I believe. Yep, Wilson will get called. That's her second. Team fouls are even up 5 apiece. Here comes Serena Ferris back in. She'll have to be careful if she has 4 personals. We've yet to see someone foul out this year. And the Wolves modification. Bergeron picks up the dribble. Savickas closes down. Swings back out. McCabe jumper. Back rim. Savickas cleans the glass. Ball goes back the other way. Ellie waiting for Perry. Perry launches a deep three back rim. Johnson fights over the top for it. And Johnson gets fouled. Maybe she's going to go to the line. Yes, she's shooting. Interesting. Wait for this foul call. Okay, so the foul and piece for keeping score at home is on Bergeron, her second. More importantly, team 6, so Hengel will be bonus the rest of the way. Colleen makes the first. 15 in the game. 45-36, more importantly, the score. She makes the second. Don't want to jinx her. She's 6 of 6 from the line, but more importantly, the lead is double figures for Hingham. Here's McCabe with the runner. No. Rebound. That was Elwood. Didn't get the roll. Back come the Harborwomen. Foley to Perry. Steals Johnson. Johnson gets the roll. 18 in the game for Colleen. McCabe off the switch, goes to Brilliant. Brilliant looking for the runner. She's going to go to the line for 2. That was a pretty move from McCabe over the Brilliant. 6:09 remaining. They called the foul on Blassetti. The funny thing about it is Perry Blassetti was nowhere near. Perry Blassetti was nowhere near. And we have the Perry Blassetti fan club up next to us. I shouldn't say that, but the family Blassetti is nearby. And I'm sorry. I think we know where Abby Foley was the one who should have gotten called for the foul. But anyway. Nice pass from Perry. Johnson got blocked. Here comes Bergeron the other way. Check that. That was brilliant.
It's the same thing down there.
So Brilliant will go back to the line. This time it's on Collette. All right, so the lead is 10. It's 48-38. As Taylor tries to... She made 2 of the 4. 2 of 5 from the line. 5:46 remaining in the contest. The lead is 10 for the Harborwomen. Ellie Savickas, Sarah Haller on the weave to Perry. Rossetti with the hoop. 16 in the game for Perry. The lead is up to 12. Here's Brilliant. Brilliant with the long-range 3, back rim. Savickas clears the glass. Ellie to Perry. She'll slow it down. 5:18 to play in the 4th. Collette trying to post up Colleen. Passes over her head. And that's saying something if you put the ball over the top of Colleen's outstretched arms. All right, substitutions coming in for the Harborwomen. Gorham is back. We've got Elwood in, and we've also got Ferris back in. McCabe launches the 3, back rim. Johnson cleans the glass. Johnson gets to Perry, and Johnson is called for traveling.
Great rebound. Great play, Mike. Great play.
Okay, here's Bergeron. Under 5 to play. Bergeron tries to drive, doesn't get it. Rebounds loose, goes back out to Sullivan. Sullivan swings it. Bergeron with another jumper, goes wide. And this time, the trailing official makes the call and says it's Harborwomen ball. So Ellie will inbound to Perry. We've got 4:35 to play in regulation. The lead is 12. Sarah Haller. Sarah tries to dribble through. Perry throws it up. Now, that should be, Perry should be shooting, because it should be bonus. And the foul will be on Miss Bergeron, her third. So because it's a reboundable shot, the rebounds are in place. Flips out. And here comes Miss Bergeron to McCabe. Gorham. Sydney. Jumper off the rim. Holler cleans the glass. Here comes Perry. Lead pass to Collette off of the leg. And Gorham has it. Great hustle play by Holler to knock it out of bounds and slow everything up. And Brilliant comes back in. And Ferris goes out. McCabe to inbound, 4:02 remaining here in the fourth. The lead is 12 for Hingham. This is Brilliant. Taylor with the drive. Taylor doesn't get the roll. Rebound goes long. And alternating possession on the tie-up goes to Hingham. So credit Blassetti with the rebound. Inbound from Ellie. And we'll settle it down. Collette. Sarah. Blassetti. Perry will get fouled. It'll be on Taylor Brilliant, her first. Perry looking for .17 with 3:36 remaining. Gentlemen. O'Keefe comes back in. Sullivan goes out for the Rams. That's Sydney. The friendly roll goes, and it's 18 on the night for the captain, and the lead is 14. Here's Brilliant trying to drive. Takes it to the hole. Short. Johnston clears. Holler. Blassetti. Perry double teamed in the corner. Kick out to Savickas. Ellie will swing it back around, all the way around the horn to Collette. Collette dribbles through the traffic, loses control. Marshfield ball. 3:09 remaining here in the fourth. Hingham 52, Marshfield 38. Glad to have you here on Hingham Athletic Livestream 2 tonight. Bergeron with the long three, counted. And Marshfield wants time. So 2:58 remaining here in the fourth rather. 52-41 is our score. It's an 11-point advantage for the Harborwomen. Both teams are in the penalty. 18 fouls for Marshfield, 7 for Hingham, so we're not close to double bonus time yet. Ferris still has the 4 fouls, so does Blassetti. In terms of foul trouble. Reminder, both teams play again tomorrow down in Marshfield. A true home and home on back-to-back nights. And then Hingham travels to Duxbury this Friday and then finishes the season a week from today at Silver Lake. So this is the last time you will see the Harborwomen on home court this season. Patriot Cup notwithstanding. but there'll be 3 more Harborwomen basketball games coming up for you. Friday, Monday, and Tuesday against Duxbury, Whitman Hanson, and Marshfield. We haven't seen the Harborwomen since opening senior night, and that seems like a millennial ago. All right, so some pressure by McCabe in the backcourt. Collette to inbound to Perry. Perry brings it over the timeline with no problem. Perry being checked by McCabe, over to Collette in the corner. Collette being guarded by Brilliant. Swings around back to Perry. Perry in the weave to Savickas, 10 to shoot. Savickas to Perry, we're down to 5. Big long three, off the glass. Count it. McCabe from the other side, her 3 is short. Allie with the rebound. And Allie will bring it into the forecourt to slow it down. 55-41, Lassetti, Collette, Holler. Sarah will run the weave. We'll give it to Ellie. Ellie being guarded by Brilliant. Lassetti comes around the horn. Lassetti tries to drive through. Foul called. 2 shots.
That's it, Perry. Way to go to the hole.
We'll see who the foul's on.
Take.
Foul's on Julia O'Keefe as we approach 2 minutes. That's her third. Perry makes the first. Eight in the quarter, 22 in the game. And make it 9. 23 points in the game for Lassetti. We're under 2 minutes. The lead is 16. Score the rebound to Brilliant. Elise from Perry. And Savickas will bring it up over the timeline to Lassetti.
Screen.
Lassetti will just take it to the hole. Follow, doesn't go. Holler, second effort, third effort, count it. 7 in the game for Sarah. The lead is 16, 1:20 to play. Bergeron, McCabe, back to Bergeron, long 3 ball, score it. Back-to-back threes for Danielle. She's got 9 in the game. And we approach a minute with the Harborwomen going to win their home finale. Here comes Ellie Savickas. The little floater is good. And Hingham's going to bring in the kids. So the starters come off the floor. The kids line, as I call it, comes out. Katie Foley. Madison Aylward. Sampson. And here comes Madison. Madison going down. Looking for Platt. Platt's jumper's long. Katie in the tie-up. And we're going to have a jump ball. And the call is for 50. So we're going to just play half-court defense. This is Sarah Kahn from Marshfield. Kahn back out to Forbes. Forbes looking for it. Gets to Murphy. Murphy back to Forbes. Ball loose on the floor. And we've got a jump ball, and it'll be Hingham ball. 13 seconds left, 61-46 the score. And Ellie Savickas brings the ball up for the final 10 seconds. And I think they'll just hold the ball here. Katie Foley back outside. Devin Sampson, she's just going to sit on it. And that's the ball game. So as we mentioned, 23 in the game for Perry Blissetti, 18 in the game for Colleen Johnston, 7 in the game for Sarah Haller, 6 in the game for Ellie Savitkas, and 5 in the game for Colette Haney. On the Marshfield side, Danielle Bergeron had 9. Sam Zahal had 3. Taylor Brilliant had 8. Sadie Elwood had 1. McCabe had 17. O'Keefe had 5. And Ferris had 1. And that's the way it ends. So Hingham gets to 4 and 4. The two teams will play again tomorrow in Marshfield. And then Hingham heads off to Duxbury. And then from there, they'll finish the season at Silver Lake. So this concludes the Harborwomen side of basketball for the season. But like I mentioned, we have 3 big games, 3 sets of games, 9 games coming up for the Harbormen, starting with Duxbury on Friday, Whitman-Hanson next Monday, and the season finale with Marshfield here a week from tonight. And that's on the 9th of February. But don't forget, tomorrow, doubleheader hockey for you here on Channel 1. 4 p.m. Girls Marshfield, 6 p.m. Whitman-Hanson, and that will be senior night. So for our executive producer of Hingham Athletics, Jim Quattromoni, our coordinating producer, Matt Feld, today's broadcast was directed by John Todd, our stage manager, Mary Ellen Holler. This is Greg Partika. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Final score, Hingham 61, Marshfield 46. You've been watching Hingham Athletics exclusively on YouTube. Good night, everybody.